What if the industry's biggest power player isn't as untouchable as they seem? Imagine having proof, a hit list no less, that exposes the dark secrets of a mogul who has dominated music, business, and culture for decades. Well, 50 Cent has just blown the lid off Hollywood's most guarded secrets, and he's not holding back. With receipts in hand, he's revealed an alleged hit list tied directly to Diddy, sending shockwaves across the industry. But what does this list really mean? Who's on it and why? And more importantly, what do these revelations say about the power structures in the entertainment world? In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about 50 Cent's explosive claims, from the alleged receipts that back up his story to the high-profile names reportedly targeted, and even Diddy's immediate reaction. We'll cover it all. Stick around because we're diving deep into the feuds, the evidence, and the fallout. This isn't just a story of rivalry, it's a bombshell that could change everything we thought we knew about power in the music industry. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. Let's get started.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day?
I'm just not with all that 50 shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
The secret hit list, what 50 Cent revealed. 50 Cent sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry when he revealed an alleged hit list tied to Diddy. According to 50, this document or collection of targets implicates Diddy in orchestrating malicious campaigns against several individuals in the industry. The list allegedly includes names of rivals, former associates, and even close collaborators, all marked for retribution or suppression. This revelation was a bombshell because it suggested a level of premeditation and control that goes far beyond typical celebrity feuds. Backing his claims, 50 Cent presented what he calls receipts. These include emails, voice recordings, and insider testimonies from individuals close to Diddy's circle. The documents reportedly outline a network of intimidation tactics, smear campaigns, and power plays meant to keep Diddy's influence unchallenged. 50 also hinted at potential whistleblowers willing to corroborate his allegations, adding credibility to his explosive claims.
You have something huge coming up, a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. Puffy was playing with your booty in Miami. You know it was in Miami.
Says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
So was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
Allegations against Diddy unpacking the hit list. The alleged hit list reportedly includes several high-profile individuals, from rival artists to industry executives. While 50 Cent has yet to release the full list of names, rumors are swirling about who might be included. These individuals, if confirmed, could range from outspoken critics of Diddy to former collaborators who had publicized falling outs with the mogul. Speculation about Diddy's motives has run rampant. Critics suggest the list reflects a desire to maintain control, eliminate perceived threats, and intimidate rivals. Others propose that the list is tied to personal vendettas stemming from past feuds or business disagreements. Whether for revenge, protection, or sheer dominance, the alleged existence of such a list points to a deep-seated need for control.
You go to the 90s and Keefy D said they paid him to kill Tupac.
Notorious B.I.G.'s that was the domino effects of Tupac's murder.
God damn, what the brother love, come show some love. Show some love, brother love.
You get the craziest accusations, Diddy, and he hasn't even been arrested yet.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed.
This isn't the first time Diddy has been tied to accusations of using his influence to suppress dissent or undermine rivals. Past controversies, including claims of intimidation and backdoor dealings, are now being re-examined in light of the hit list allegations. The new claims paint a picture of a pattern of behavior rather than isolated incidents, further amplifying the seriousness of the accusations.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. He says something fabulous and he goes, yo, no, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What are you talking about? When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like, when you see Jadakiss put his head down, like, while we stuck here right now, and the cameras is rolling. Everybody see. Don't make like it's just me, man. Puffy do some like a little fluffy stuff.
Now you guys,
like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding. Let me get out. No, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy. I don't have no beef with Fifth. He loves me. Y'all can't see that he loves me? You really think that's hate? You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think
50 Cent's motivation, why he's exposing this now. The tension between 50 Cent and Diddy is well documented, with public spats dating back years. These conflicts have included social media jabs, interviews laced with thinly veiled insults, and competitive clashes in music and business. While rivalry in hip-hop is nothing new, the depth and persistence of their feud suggests something more personal. The timing of this revelation is far from coincidental. 50 Cent appears to have chosen a moment when Diddy is already under public scrutiny due to other controversies and legal challenges. By releasing the hit list now, 50 Cent ensures maximum impact and media attention, potentially compounding Diddy's difficulties.
I asked 50 about that. You asked him to take him shopping.
He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
What? I'm a nice guy.
oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
Okay.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Puffy do some like a little fluffy stuff.
While some view 50's actions as part of a personal vendetta, others argue that he is exposing systemic issues of power and corruption in the entertainment industry. By shining a light on these alleged abuses, 50 may be positioning himself as a truth teller, holding powerful figures accountable for their actions.
Why have you never stood next to nobody? Because you studied the 48 laws of power.
Nah, man, that's whack. And he knew exactly what I meant, because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
He stood next to Biggie, you put hot on him. That's stand next to the fight if you want, right? You stood next to Mace, stood next to Jock. Look, Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere.
He's not wrong. Y'all are fucked.
Nobody survived him.
You all are fucked.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Please, people, help me help you. Who's first?
Evidence breakdown. How solid are the receipts? The alleged receipts presented by 50 Cent are a mix of emails, texts, and recordings. While the validity of these documents has yet to be independently verified, they have already ignited debates online. Legal experts suggest that if authenticated, these items could provide a damning case against Diddy.
So you have teenage daughters, and
Yes.
I would think that anyone that they're dating would be scared to death to come to the house with Love is the father.
I don't know what you're talking about. My daughter's only 15.
They're not dating?
No, they're not. Not that they better not be dating right now.
They're 15. They've got to have boyfriends or girlfriends or something. That's an age you start like being interested.
I didn't know that.
They're cheerleaders, right?
No, I really thought that they don't start dating till like 17, right? When do they start dating? Oh my God.
Several unnamed insiders have reportedly corroborated 50 Cent's claims, offering additional details about Diddy's alleged tactics. These individuals, many of whom are said to have worked closely with Diddy, could serve as key witnesses if the allegations lead to legal action. Diddy's legal team has predictably gone on the defensive, dismissing the allegations as baseless and accusing 50 Cent of orchestrating a smear campaign. PR efforts have been ramped up to refocus attention on Diddy's charitable work and business achievements, but the effectiveness of these strategies remains to be seen.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them.
Prosecutors say Combs punched and kicked his victims to try to keep them under control. He'd also, they say, filled them up with drugs like ketamine and ecstasy for long periods of times, even using incriminating records to try to manipulate his victims. Prosecutors say they discovered this wide range of evidence against Combs in several raids. They found things, they say, like AR-15s, narcotics, more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants.
Sean Diddy Combs is locked up in a federal jail that has been plagued by harsh conditions and violence. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn has seen multiple deaths in recent years. An inmate was stabbed to death in July, and several others have died by suicide. It's these reasons, among others, that Combs' lawyers are fighting to get him out of there. They want him released on bail rather than being kept in jail while he awaits trial on sex trafficking charges. Combs is just the latest high-profile defendant to be locked up at MDC Brooklyn. Before him, there were R. Kelly, Elaine Maxwell, and crypto scammer Sam Bankman-Fried. Maxwell complained about her treatment at the facility, which included round-the-clock checks in the wake of her associate Jeffrey Epstein's jail suicide. A few years ago, a week-long power outage in the dead of winter left detainees in drab, cold conditions. Judges have also raised alarms. They've pressed the Bureau of Prisons for status updates and implored the agency to fix things. One judge even refused to send some defendants to the jail. For now, Combs is one of about 1,200 people locked up at MDC Brooklyn. He's the highest profile detainee at a place that's been described as hell on earth.
The fallout, what's next for Diddy and 50 Cent? If the evidence holds up, Diddy could face significant legal challenges. The alleged hit list might serve as the basis for civil lawsuits or even criminal investigations, depending on the nature of the claims and their jurisdiction. Diddy's carefully cultivated image as a business mogul and cultural icon is now under threat. Brands and collaborators may distance themselves to avoid being associated with the controversy, further isolating him within the industry. Having ignited this firestorm, 50 Cent's next steps will be closely watched. Will he release more evidence to back his claims, or will he allow the initial revelations to dominate the narrative? Either way, his role as the instigator of this scandal cements his position as one of hip-hop's most provocative figures.
But back to his parties.
I said, everybody, come on over to the house.
While it's not a crime to attend a Diddy event, several of the civil lawsuits allege sex crimes occurred during those wild parties.
I've got a lot I can't tell. I can't tell that one either.
The question now could pass attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators.
Oh my God. I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
There were very curious things taking place.
Anyone who attended one of Diddy's parties dating back decades should be concerned. So Diddy's rich and powerful friends should make sure they have lawyers on standby because the feds may come knocking.
Over the weekend, all of Usher's posts on Twitter mysteriously disappeared, leading some to speculate it was related to Diddy. But the singer says his account was hacked. Saturday, we were with Tiffany Haddish, who played a bouncer in Diddy's 2022 Gotta Move On music video. And of course, he made a cameo in Girls Trip.
Celebrities like Paris Hilton, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian, and Chris Brown were among those photographed at the white parties, which ran from the years of 1990s to the 2000s. Jennifer Lopez and her management team is said to be on a high alert in case she gets dragged into any of the ongoing criminal investigations against Sean Diddy Combs, who was once, remember, her long-time boyfriend. Insiders have now claimed that the vocalist's team had discussions about whether she should make some public clarifications for being arrested with the rapper back on December 27th of 1999. And as the singer was dating Sean Diddy Combs during those days, she was taken into custody because a gun was found inside his car that they used to escape from the shooting scene. While Jennifer Lopez was let out shortly after, with cops clearing her of any involvement in the criminal activity, her romance partner and his bodyguard Anthony Wolves-Jones were charged with this crime. Recently, DiCaprio also distanced himself from Diddy after a photo of him at a 1998 party resurfaced online. According to an insider, in fact, DiCaprio has not spoken to Diddy.
The allegations have sparked broader conversations about accountability and abuse of power in hip-hop. This could lead to a cultural shift, with artists and executives alike facing greater scrutiny for their actions. As the fallout continues, the balance of power within the industry could shift, with long-term implications for its future. Wow, what a roller coaster. From 50 Cent's shocking claims to the alleged hit list tied to Diddy, today's story has peeled back the curtain on the darker side of fame and power. We've seen how this bombshell revelation has sparked massive debates and raised serious questions about accountability in the entertainment world.
To get to the latest on Combs, his children speaking out overnight, and another accuser has come forward. Aaron Katersky has been tracking all this for us. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Michael. Combs and Sam Bankman-Fried are sharing a dormitory-style unit in protective custody in jail. Strange bedfellows in jail. And now his children this morning are speaking out.
This morning, the children of Sean Diddy Combs are speaking out for the first time since their father's arrest last week. 4 of Combs' 7 children writing on Instagram, "We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves." A 60-page unverified book published earlier this month claimed to be the collection of diaries of Porter, who died at the age of 47 in 2018. The children, who don't mention their father's arrest in the statement, go on to write, "Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories."
But what do you think? Are these claims just the beginning of a deeper unraveling? Or will this be another Hollywood controversy that eventually fades away? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because we want to hear from you. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps us out. And if you want more deep dives into stories like this, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, truth always finds its way to the surface.